thin, those aren't going to stick very well.
Try and work out everything cleaned up. Kind of take the welder and stack them.
Biggest problem is the initial heat up and having those thin pieces of metal, start spreading apart because they're going to heat at different rates.
I typically put from quarter-inch stock and 14 inches.
Who's the?
The steel is stripped out because it's a big stock. So it's just
what?
Find what's that mouth steel thing. I think you call it
You could, by stacking a bunch of thin pieces, putting a thick quarter-inch piece on the outside. That way, those thin pieces aren't going to lift away from one another.
mitigating the risk of getting a fork seal on the inside.
I don't measure anything, doing whatever I can to get it cut up as quickly as possible.
Those edges that are uneven wind up pushing into one another, creating a cold shut all along the outside of the billet.
Screw it, it's welded. The problem with sheet metal is that it's thin. I mean, steep metal. I gotta figure out a way to actually take it back to turn. My options are I could cut it up and stack it and do it both the ways together, or I could do a canister.
Andrew's the only one who grabbed a canister and whiteout.
So he's forcing himself to feel the can now. I'm choosing to do canister Damascus because I think it'll be easier for me to accomplish successfully. I'm nervous, but I think I can get it done.
It seems that throwing the canister around might be advantageous because Andrew doesn't have to worry about how much.
Oh, no, that makes sense.
But using that whiteout, the amount it takes to have to feel the can, the energy and everything can set it back.
We can just put the whiteout in at all. Not necessary. It is not going quick. I don't know if the right choice, but we'll find out.
Vice Vet, you have 2 hours and 30 minutes remaining.
It's time to take it to the press. You don't have a press anymore. Super fun tool. Weld it solid. Put it back and forth. Keep it easy. Playing it smart on the press.
He ain't never did shit to me. He ain't never did shit to me.
Using his idle time wisely. Come back to his workstation and drawing it up exactly what he wants to get to in the end product.
And you know, it's a puncture sheet. You need a pretty sharp point.
Oh,
It's great blade. I mean, I'm an artist as a profession, so I want my blade to be a piece of art.
When you're trying to set the welds on a layered torque weld, you don't want to press too hard because you deform the sheets and cause gaps.
Fuck, man, this
A little
nigga
bit.
striping like a
Like
bitch.
together, it's very thin material and it's going to be really easy to bend those and misshape them. If there's any dark spaces, it's probably not sticking really good.
Nah. Art got really aggressive on a downward press, and he popped the weld at the very front of that building. You can see he's still cutting that end. See how black at the end there?
This shit ain't right.
Looking at Andrew, he's drawn out that canister. Is it steel there? Yeah. He manipulated the metal to the point where he rubbed all the white out into a problem.
I've got the angle grinder.
Oh my god.
It's not working.
Oh.
Andrew's trying to peel his can down, and it looks like a mangled mess. I'm trying to pry it off, and I'm not getting anywhere with this chisel. I know this is taking a long time. You're looking at me right now going, what does this guy do?
But now he's got himself in a situation where he's got a drawn-out piece of steel, but now he's going to take a lot of time to try to peel this off. It's not a good thing.
Sniper, take cover.
Brady's got to turn on the gas, and he's falling for good.
Okay. It's over. Playtime done. Playtime fucking
I'm
done.
seeing the error of my ways and not trimming before I heated it up.
So because Brennan didn't have even pieces cut up initially, right now he's got an uneven filling.
Uneven pieces could cause delaminations, they could cause the welds to fail, they could let oxygen, but I've wasted so much time, I'm just going to run with it.
Well, now you're going to cut the ugly off of it.
It's starting to feel pretty good. Like I know I've got a pretty dang good looking blade.
Stun sent.
They asked for a through tank, so I know I'm going to need some sort of pommel. I think I've got to do something. So I chopped off my excess material. Take that piece, make pommel. But I didn't see a little half-inch square drip, so I think we'll grab some of my excess, put it down into the drip.
That's the kind of thing that I really like to see.
Blacksmiths,
I've always done this. You can't just go and buy a blacksmith tool down at the hardware store. So you have to be able to make these special tools. Hopefully this network.
The material is only about 5/16 thick. That's really hard. It starts
Look at Mark's billing. It looks like it opened up on the tip again.
And that's the part that starts to eliminate.
What I decided at that point is I'm going to put the point where the word stick is. I'm going to make the tank on the tail.
Sniper, take
Mark,
cover.
walk around, make that your tank, especially if you get through tank.
But I don't see it.
That's a really, really solid safety right there.
It looks like this is going to work. Let's go forward.
Blacksmith, you have 1 hour remaining. The tank is trying to deal with damage again.
Hey, this
Yeah,
is
man.
tough.
I want to make sure that I don't have any of this metal steel on my blade edge whatsoever.
Get a bitch ass nigga.
I'm not sure
You know, like how I did that to him.
restart a blade at this point.
And you got to say it's beyond the point of
You know, like how I
return.
did that to him.
Feeling it?
You know, like how I did that to him.
Comes off. You'd be better off going to grinders.
I'm regretting doing canister. Shouldn't have done it. I didn't think they'd switch it up.
And we can put on ground and feel the
Hey,
might not be a bad idea.
When I switched to grinding, got my fingers crossed. I need to get this kind of I managed to get all the ugly off, put the angle grinder, and start.
He ain't never did shit to me.
Right it
Well,
back on Big Blue.
he ain't never did shit to me. He don't do no shit to me. He never did shit to me.
I'm going for Celtic style, aggressive triangle. Sometimes the steel just wants to argue with you, and looking at the shape that's coming in, I'm going to kind of reevaluate a little bit and go to something more like the Spanish Navaja. Start drawing out my tang, and I saw a squirrel or a butterfly or a fairy or something, and gave it to me. I squished too many. There are no mistakes, only happy accidents. Except for my brother. He was a mistake. I guess I'm just going to try and squish it back into shape and keep going with the flow.
The plan is just always what can go wrong. You know, hopefully this thing isn't going to want to warp. There we go. Your first one to be 20 with 45-inch truck.
It's looking good. Seen really anything or anything. I think I got it.
A lot of things can go wrong in the clinch. I've got maybe 3/16 on the spine, which is considerably less than I wanted, so I can get a big wicked bend, the blade can crack.
All right, mark the flank, guys.
It's got a curve down at the tip, and the tank is pretty severe. Any attempt to do any straightening at this point can end in disaster really quick. So I'm going with it.
Blacksmith, you had 30 minutes left before it parts the teeth. I don't know if he went across the court, guys, but Andrewsville looks all right.
It's a little bit of a warp, but it's nothing that I can't grind out later. I'm getting the can off the edge. It's taking some time, but I want to get as much done as I can before the clock runs out. I'd start seeing some cracks. Man, I gotta run through those and get them gone, or they're not gonna want to test my blade. Definitely feel the pressure.
Clock's ticking, Black Ops. Close this shit down.
Right in push. All right, guys, we got all 4 blades flipped. Now we can start making our way to the grinder, getting that final profile done.
Throw it frag.
I start cleaning off the tank, and I start seeing the adjustment and everything's okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. I just way down the spine. I thought I got rid of all the bad steel, but apparently I ended up with a huge steel.
Oh, yeah.
Probably such good material. It's not one to it here. I have 2 options at this point. Give up, or I can go and grab a welder and see what we can do. So start welding up the spine, and we decide that that's good enough. Back to the front. I'm going to work until the absolute last second, trying to clean up the D-lands, trying to clean the shape, trying to make everything look nice.
You know I can't hear you, so you know you gotta get one. Like, come on now.
Machines, put down your tools. First round of competition is over.
At this point, I'm just glad that I have something to turn to the judges. I think I still have a knife that's going to do everything that it needs to do for the test.
Huh?
So with a little luck, maybe I'll make it through.
No, you didn't. You said I'm solid.
Sheet metal techniques and then divide the blade. It's time to come to the first critique.
Working for the
You
ground.
ready? Yes, I am. Please present your work.
All right, so Mark, your steel looks solid here. I was worried about you. It looked like you had a D-lam at the front of that blade, but you reversed it, put it on the other end of the blade. That was smart work. What we do have going on here is a little bit of a warp here, but most of it happens from the tang back. And it'd be nice to see that straightened out as we move forward. But good job.
Thank you. Andrew, you ready?
Yes, I am.
Please present your work.
All right, Andrew, you've got a good amount of steel here. You got a couple pockets and a couple light D-lams. Nothing major. You definitely waited too long to peel that can off. We didn't require it, but next time you try a can, call me first.
Okay.
It's a lot easier way to do it.
Okay.
But otherwise, yeah, good job.
Thank you.
All right, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Please present your work.
All right, Ira. Off the bat, speak forward. You sure have some skills out there. So much so that you even got started on your pump. Always good to have that foresight. If you move to the second round, you have little work to do and you can focus more on refining your blade because that is a beautiful shape.
Thank you.
Last but not least, Brendan, are you ready?
Yes.
Please present your work.
All right, so Brendan, I do like that recurve kind of a vibe to a blade. It's a shape that I really enjoy. But I would love to have seen more meat back here at the back of this blade. Also, there are some D-lamps on your blade that are worrisome. So things like that really need to be cleaned up on this blade. And I just love to see this have that tapering profile that's really clean.
Bladesmiths, all four of you have a lot to be proud of. But as you know, only 3 of you can join us in the second round of this competition, which means 1 of you has to go home. The bladesmith leaving the forge is Brendan. Unfortunately, your blade did not make the cut, and Doug's going to tell you why.
Your blade's having delaminations and your blade being the least refined. You have the most work going to the second round for these reasons for some reason. You understand?
Brendan, I want to say thanks for coming out, but unfortunately, your time in this competition has ended. Please surrender your work and step off the forge floor.
I 100% agree with the judge's decision. That is probably one of the worst knives I've ever made. I spent a lot of time chasing D-lands and ended up catching a bad weld off of a bad plan, but this was an amazing experience.
Bladesmiths, congratulations. The 3 of you are joining us in the second round of this competition. Now, in this round, you will add handles to your blades, turning them into fully functioning weapons, as well as fixing the issues that the judges brought up. Now, along with those handles, because we're doing stab and chop, you guys will have to have a functional guard and a mechanical connection like a pommel. Once this round is complete, you can turn your blades over to the judges, and they'll check for strength and durability in a 3-layer sheet metal stab and chop, and check your end retention in a leather stab and slice. Bladesmiths, you only have 2 hours in this round of the competition, so good luck, work hard, your time starts now.
You should have opened the clock. They still have a lot of work to do.
Right, baby. Oh,
Yeah.
You've got a pummel worked out already. The game plan is to try to make some other handle. Make the choice of going with leather, a longer, time-consuming thing, tough that one more time to make it.
Does it get style points for you guys? If you got it, right? Yeah.
Having that pommel made, it's about my pommel attachment.
I'm gonna fail big. I'm gonna hit pretty hard. I was worried if I put wood, anything else, I'm gonna crack and break. The leather's gonna take a lot of compression, and if anything, it's gonna help.
The first thing I need to do is get the tang straight.
Mark's got everything in a vise. And that vise will work as a heat sink.
Mark,
It's still got a warp on the end, but it's close enough to just even it up with grinding on the
Typically, at your tank construction, there's a tang going through the handle and there's a pommel connected to it to keep everything secure. But I'm not confident in my pommel, so I'm also adding a 10 pump. That way the pommel isn't found in the full connection.
All of our knives need a mechanical connection from the handle to the knife. So the pin can do that. But if you're putting guard the pummel on, the pummel can do it as well. So it's okay.
I'm doing the spin hole now, but I'm going to have to remove this later on when I get the handle.
Irish on the bike and got his handle completely assembled with epoxy and everything.
You grab the torch, gets hot quick, start painting over, and it starts sinking up.
Ah!
Board is for
Not properly yet.
Boards for moving.
Paint over, and the pommel's not right. Feel pretty good about time. Now I gotta shape all the leather wedges to make it a comfortable handle.
Light spin, 1 hour has elapsed.
Go to the pin, I'm looking for a piece of handle.
Mark's got some kind of green block.
Fairly certain that's a synthetic. It's a mix of blue and green.
So the next thing is to get probably the handle and get it fitted up onto the tank.
Man, all of that green stuff. His handle material is not that big, but it's 1.5 by 1.5.
Wow. That's when I noticed a couple of chips. So I realized that this isn't the epoxy resin I thought it was, and then it was probably Pyrenyte, which is beautiful stuff, but it's a little more fragile when it did chips easy. I'm going to cut that in off, so that hopefully it won't crack, and move on and start doing the garden pommel.
Now epoxying the guard, the handle, and the pommel all together onto the tank. And I'm also adding a piece of mild steel to the end of the pommel.
So this is what I was going to do. Instead of heating, but they'll do it they'll put a washer over the back and then weld it. It's not a real favorite line.
So I've got my handle attached, and now it's going to attach the pin to the pin hole. So I'm going in blind. No way. And I'm like, oh, it goes through the end material, but I completely missed the tank. I don't want extra holes in my handle material for no reason. And now I have to drill another one.
Oh no.
We've taken the lead. Stay on task.
Drill the second hole.
Hostile
It's the
UAV
tank.
established
I
overhead.
wonder if we measured not factoring the guard.
Probably.
I've got two
Yeah.
And it's like doing surgery with eyes
Thorough shot.
Andrew's already got this, so Andrew's still have work to do on the blade in less than an hour.
This one,
Enemy scout post.
I don't have time to keep messing with this tank.
Holy fuck.
I was saying that shit, man.
It's just wasting time.
So the third time I find a tank, I drill a new hole so that I at least have something that I can put into. It's not all originally made, but it'll work.
Light spin, you're down to the final 30 minutes.
I'm starting its edge and rest is the goal. It was not going to work here.
Ira is just proving. I was just refining everything.
Put it to the arm and it just shaves hair off really well. I think the daughters find out that I shaved my arm on TV because of music. I'm like, gosh, Dad, why?
I'm still got to take the handle and sharpen the lesson.
Mark, back over to work on that handle a little bit more. Through that green stuff, flying off that grinder.
Three blade smoking is fun, it's good to it. You know, I've long experienced, start doing some steel and this is like.
Damn, man. I couldn't stand these fucking boards.
I gotta start working on the edge.
Light spin, you have 10 minutes.
Right now, it's really big and floppy. I need to grind those corners down so that the judges can get their hands around it. They can't hold the knife enough to be able to test it. It ain't perfect, but it starts.
5, 4, 3, 1.
Oh, boy. I couldn't stand this little board.
I've never
Maybe
kissed
it's
the blade,
good. I don't know.
but I did this time. Bladesmiths, welcome to our strength test. A 3-layer sheet metal stabbing chops. Mark your first rig up. Get it, Sparky. I can do that.
What the fuck going on?
There's always a question of the heat you need and is there cracks that you just can't see that are going to appear. So, yeah, I'm pretty scared of getting ready to do this. survived. Good job. The big problem is that the handle has cracked lengthwise. You took a little bit of glinting, a couple little rolls here, and chopping in that sheet metal. But your blade held up. You still got nerves, still got tips. Good job. How you feeling after that, Andrew? Nervous. All right. Be fine. Be over shortly.
I'm concerned about my edge a little bit. I'm not really concerned about my pommel. I'm not 100% sure that I have it secured well enough. This guy's holding it. I'm going to keep it around.
Time's nearly up.
All right, Andrew.
Down.
That's not good. Right. Not only shorten your hand with as well as your counterbalance, but now I've got a sharp edge of wood
Falling behind,
sitting in the
Crimson.
palm of my hand. But on the plus side, even with your pommel falling off, you've got this pin that you put in through the tang. So everything's still mechanically connected. It's still a testable knife. That was a good move. You've got some rolling and some chipping. But for the most part, you survived. Nice. All right, Ira. Good fun ride so far. You ready to keep going? Let's do it. All right.
I'm a little nervous, Mark and Andrew both took some damage on it. I mean, they're about to take my blade and swing it into a piece of steel. It's not like some soft stick. I mean, lots of things can go wrong.
Enemy napalm strike incoming. Underwhelming enemy.
You feel fine. Is that how you feel all the time?
Nice job, Art. Your edge is good. It's still straight. Still tight. Good job.
All right, bladesmiths. This is the sharpest test. The leather stab and slice. Mark here for it. You ready to do this?
Let it rip.
Nah, yes, so.
Do that. Right, Mark, despite some of the glinting, got easily nice slices. Your handle construction, though you still have the cracks in there, simply by putting my hand onto that and closely making a fist, well, it put everything back together. Overall, sir, your weapon. You look up.
Thank you.
All right, Andrew, your turn. So you ready?
Yep.
Let's do this. All right, I just something about your blade here. When I'm slicing onto this feather sheath, it caught up, and you can see there's some jagged edges in there. But overall, sir, it won't happen. All right, Ira, your turn. So you ready?
Absolutely.
Let's do this.
Big guy and shit, double lines with y'all. Wow, that's raggedy.
Hey, I want something about your weapon here. Your edges are sharp. I mean, it lends itself to thrusting and All right, bladesmiths, only two of you can join us in the final round of this competition. Our judges discussed your blades and made a final decision. The bladesmith leaving the forge is Andrew. Unfortunately, your blade didn't make the cut, and Jay's going to tell you why.
Andrew, you worked really hard. You should be proud of what you did.
But during the strength test, the Reds took the most damage, which showed in the sharpness test, and you actually have pieces falling off. So that's the reason for the, parents test.
Major, you got a ton to be proud of. Unfortunately, time this competition has ended. I'm going to have to ask you to please step off the course.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. I agree with you guys. I'm glad I put that thing into the tank. And
Wow.
with my dog, go to the couch and relax for a bit.
Mark, Ira, guys, congratulations. You are moving forward in the third and final round of this competition. In this round, you go back to your home forges to battle it out for 4 days, building an iconic weapon of history. We want you to build this. The serrated Indian Saber.
The serrated Indian Saber traces its origins back in 18th century India. The heavy weapon features a long curved blade with serrated edge, designed to intimidate enemies and penetrate deep into the thick leather armor worn by infantry and cavalry forces of the time. This blade played an important role as the sword used by Indian forces during the
Shot him in his ass.
uprising against British rule, known as the Sepoy Mutiny.
When you turn your blades in, they need to measure between 30 and 32 inches. And as you can see, this entire blade is covered in serrations, minus an 8 to 10 inch section on the cutting edge that is still sharp. You know, you can have a clover, safeguard, and a forward facing.
Oh,
There's a
fucking
lot of
nimwit.
really am not a serrations expert at all. But what the heck? Let's do
Fucking
it.
nimwit.
Not for you guys. Good luck. We will see you in 4 days.
Day one, making serrated Indian Saber. I've never made a big curved blade like this, so there's going to be a lot of experimentation in the next couple of days. It's a really lightweight blade, so I think we'll just do solid steel. So this is the functioning ring.
Oh, Lord.
1895. I'm still on it, and stay in the same family, and hand it off to my girls.
Pretty well safe. I need to clean it up a little bit.
So far, I have the blade forged out, big, minus.
Fucking nimwit.
I think it's
Fucking nimwit.
That's one in my Ford. I'm just going to use 80 CRV2 monosphere. I was really tempted to do Damascus, but there's just too many possibilities for error.
Controlling Bravo.
I'm really excited to do the finals. This competition really puts you in like a taller of a middle. I'm looking forward to it. I need more time than I anticipated to get the material down.
Fucking nimwit.
And be ready to go and start doing the features with Sabre.
Made it to day two, big plan, I did considerations, and then do a ratio this afternoon. There's 99 teeth to do, so it's going to take a little while. I'm worried about the spacing and the angle in which they go in. It's one of my biggest concerns. I feel we're good after getting on the series, and then it's time to clinch. Lots of things can go wrong with the clinch. I could just be too hot. I could have a big cold spot that is won't even harden, but let's go for it.
Fucking nimwit. Fucking nimwit. You fucking nimwit.
Finish it up.
You motherfuckers are nimwits, man. I'm gonna fall through that. I'm gonna fall through that.
Fitting, and then I will do the D2. Fitting the guard, and have to be careful. If I remove too much material off the inside of the guard, there's going to be big gaps. It's not going to fit tight. And if it doesn't, I'll probably have to redo the guard. It should be fine. It should be okay. So I'm punching the blade today. No cracks, and everything's looking pretty good.
Hostile UAV established overhead.
Day four, last day. It's time to wrap this thing up. We're going to use a black walnut for the handle, and then on the top it's going to be capped with silicon bronze. We're going to wrap the handle in a little bit of copper twisted wire. It looks good. Outstanding. Nervous. Hopefully it holds up.
I need to get my drone, and then you drop it on I'd be about to go close to I'll take it as an option. That's good. One of these competitions would be like it's about showing your 4G fires around, giving me to do this.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to sport. 4 days, your whole forces put together your very best. You're ready to be safe. We got this tremendous.
6 times, we're gonna throw them.
Here's about it. So, Mark, how'd it go for you?
It was good. JDCRV2, put the curve in it, and spend a whole lot of time putting straight.
Full time.
Well,
Full time. 50 feet. On 50 feet.
On day one, ADCRV2, then black walnut from the tree off the corner.
For sure.
They look strong and they look wicked sharp.
It's 6 o'clock in the morning. What I'm gonna be outside on the game. Better get your shit together.
Bladesmiths, welcome to the dynamic skill test.
Lame.
Mark, you're first. You ready for this?
That nigga's a lame. Put it in your brain. Hit it that bitch in the brain. Bitch on my mind. In my mind. In my motherfucking mind. Hit it with dick. And that shit fit it real sick. Put a bitch in the slip. I put that bitch in the slip hole. Bitch, you know I'm a dick dog. Niggas on my dick like shit dog. Chill. Sniper gang. Sniper gang, man. Sniper gang, man. Niggas know what they're doing here, man. Sniper gang, man. Man, sniper gang, man.
Let's talk about your weapon here. Your handle is a little bit on the rounded side, but the saving grace is out there. It allowed me to get my hand in here, and it's locked in between your guard and your palm. Beyond that, now you did pick up one small chip with big blood. But other than that, no kidding. I know you're going to be ready.
I'm worried about this test. My car's racing, knees are shaking, hands sweating. I'm still worried he's going to swing it in his hip break on the first one.
Hardpoint is secure. Being done. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down.
Good, man.
Pulling ahead.
Sniper gun, man.
Damn it, we lost the lead. Hardpoint is secure.
Well, sniper gun, man.
Alright, Aaron, first up, the slices into this one's stomach, crossing and using the teeth to feel everything on the blade. What was more important is the wieldability of this weapon. Nice
sniper gun, man.
Control every move. Overall, sir, your opinion is a serrated saber.
Sniper gun, man.
Alright, so welcome to our dynamic strength test. Sticking with our sheet metal theme, our sheet metal stop, and bag slice. Mark, you're first. You ready?
He's got this. I'm not going to do that.
Sniper gun, man. Come on, man. Sniper gun, man. Damn. That nigga sniper gun, man.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Enemy sniper in my AO.
That nigga for real sniper gun, man. Sniper gun, man. That nigga really sniper gun, man. That nigga really, I'm really sniper gun, man.
Forward heavy side of looks balanced just a little bit further back, but it didn't affect the cuts at all. So, good job.
Come on, man. It's really sniper gun, man.
Not really. I am.
It's really sniper game, man.
Hardpoint is secure.
Snipers down. Move.
I'm really sniper game, man. Like for real, man. Like this shit ain't no joke, man. Sniper game for real, man.
Net call. Enemy watchdog helo inbound. Hardpoint identified.
I'm sniper game for real, man. I'm sniper game for real, man.
Just 2 hours from one point to the other. Two birds, usually like one point is right here. Above that, and this is
Man, for real though, man.
Well done.
Hardpoint locked down.
Gentlemen, the first 2 rounds of this competition, you both proved your worth by making knives out of sheet metal. And in this final round, both knocked out of the park.
Man, I'm sniper game for real, man.
But in this competition, only one of you can take home the title and check $10,000. But judges did agree. So today's Fortune Fire champion is Byron. Congratulations.
Man,
Phenomenal job.
I'm
Unfortunately,
sniper
the
game
blade
for real, man.
would be a good difference to tell you why.
Mark brought us a performer that tested out really good well. This came down to the fit and finish, balance, and the handle construction. That's why I let him go.
Well, Mark, we hope you enjoyed your time here. We want to say thank you so much for letting us watch you work. But unfortunately, at this point, I'm going to have to ask you to please step off the force board.
Tremendous play. I'm happy that it came down to such details. I think any other competition like that was out on winning. I'd love to
Man,
compete on the force fire again. It pushes your
Man, I'm
abilities.
sniper game. Yeah, man.
It's amazing.
Enemy sniper in my AO.
Congratulations, sir. You
Man, I'm really sniper game, man.
You received a check for $10,000. Congratulations.
I'm sniper game.
This one force fire feels pretty
Man,
awesome.
Beautiful.
Man, I'm sniper.
Love that weapon. I think
Man, I'm sniper game for real, man.
It's a lot. The stressful part of building the first night, playing the whole iron press. I think that's where the money's going.
Hardpoint identified.
Man, I'm sniper game for real, man. Man, I'm really sniper game, man. Well, I'm sniper. Man, I'm sniper game for real, man.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Man, I'm sniper game. Oh, shit. Man, I'm sniper game for real, man. Man, I'm sniper game for real, man. These niggas really ain't sniper game, man.
My name is Russ South. I'm 40 years old, and I've been blacksmithing for about 5 years.
Yeah,
I'm a full-time police officer.
I'm sniper game for real, man.
I really use a whole lot of
I'm sniper game for real, man.
but I've made
I'm sniper game for real, man.
to do great in my day job.
My name is Anthony D'Angelo. I'm 46 years old.
Man, I'm sniper game for real, man.
Big fans of
These
Fortune.
niggas ain't really sniper game like that, man.
It's not lost. It's
I'm really sniper game for real. I'm really sniper game for real, man. I'm sniper game for real, man. You niggas ain't really sniper game like that, man. I'm really sniper game, man. You feel me? I'm really sniper game, man. Bro.
My name's Jason Floyd. I'm from Texas.
Bro.
You'll probably describe me as pretty soft-spoken, really hard-working, really family dedicated. I'm being forced to see.
Man, I'm sniper game for real, man. You niggas ain't really sniper game like
against
that,
each
you
other
know?
in 3 intense rounds of competition. Now, at the end of each one of those rounds, we're going to present your work to our panel of expert judges, who will then make an elimination. Those judges are blacksmith, bladesmith, and 2-time Fortune Fire champion Ben Abbott.
Nigga, I'm sniper game for real, man.
Edge weapon specialist. And
I'm for real sniper game, man. I'm for real sniper game, man. I'm for real sniper game. I'm serious, bro. I'm really sniper game for real, man.
There you go. Get nervous?
I'm awestruck with the stars on stage. I apologize.
You know, I'm snapping game for real, man.
Today in the Forge, we're going to be paying tribute to some Shadow Warriors whose history is shrouded in a bit of mystery and legend.
Bitch, I'm snapping game for real, man.
Ninja. The Ninja's done the pop culture to be masters of the martial arts.
Well, you lucky because I'm snapping game for real, my nigga.
In this first round of competition, we want you to make a blade using these.
I'm for real snapping game, for real, though.
What we want you to do is make the blade using at least 2 of these weapons for your
Well, I'm for real snapping game, man.
throwing stars. We've got side with grappling hooks, and we've got the nunchuck. Now, when you're building your ninja blades, we want you to build something a little bit like this.
I'm snapping game for real, man.
Ninja blade. Now, we're not asking you to build exactly this. We want to see your version.
I told y'all niggas.
Make sure,
bro, I'm snapping game for real, man.
Blade length measured from tip to a cutting edge end in a straight line must be between 12 to 14 inches. You need to be set up for a true or a hidden tank construction.
Hey, you ain't gotta believe me.
The weapon needs to be lightweight.
Bro, I'm for real snapping game, brother.
Skeletonized.
I'm in trouble. I've never done skeleton construction. I may have bitten off more than two.
To keep things interesting, we're going to put a little bit of a twist on this first round. Ninjas,
I'm snapping.
Whichever one of you goes into the second round with the lightest blade, have an extra 20 minutes added on. But don't go too sweat because your blades are going to go through some serious testing. You're definitely going to test out the strength and durability and
Bitch, I'm snapping game for real, though, man.
attention in a sugar cane slice. All right, bladesmiths, you've got 3 hours on the clock, so good luck. Your time starts now. What would you guys be going for?
I'm for real.
Keep going for the grappling hook inside. Cut that up, canister, ready to fly.
As a kid, I was all into this stuff. I had throwing stars, nunchucks.
I'm for real snapping game, though, man.
I'm going to take the
I'm serious.
and canister and the masters from that, and then the sides, draw them out flat, and then sandwich them together to make a segment. You shouldn't mix samurai steel because I have to make a Japanese blade. It should be great for ninja weapons.
The ninjas were basically the mercenaries of their day. They were hired as spies and also appeals for hire because they dealt in doing everything stealthily.
Using light up, it's an easier way to kill a phantom, basically.
The first thing we're grabbing is the size and the pair of nunchucks. And you can trim them up as I need to. And start getting hot and short.
Man, I'm snapping that for real, man.
I'd love to get the extra 20 minutes and find the details.
I'm for real snapping game, bitch. I'm for real snapping. Oh, shit. I'm for real snapping game, boy.
After Shiva can leave that can on, but Brett is putting white out into a canister right now.
Flying a couple of 20 minutes.
I'm going to set it up on top of the forge so that the heat from the forge will help the light up right back here.
I'm for real snapping game, man. I'm snapping game for real, man.
Okay, what? Mike Tyson said, everyone had a plan till they get punched in the mouth. I had a great plan in place to turn the team top five. There's no
Man. You know what I'm saying? I'm for real snapping game, man. I'm for real snapping game, bitch.
Canister is probably going to be the quickest way to get to the blade that they want. The first thing that I see.
When I say I'm for really sniping game now, I'm for really sniping game, man. Like no cap, man.
Put in the canister.
So it looks like Jason is also going to go when it comes to Damascus. I don't see any whiteouts, so he may not go with that.
I feel like canister with 1095 powder and get it.
You have 2 hours remaining.
You want steak well done? Yeah, normally it tells you that it's at 150 and the steak's well done. Same thing with the steel. You want to make sure that it's cooked at a certain temperature.
It's so hot in here.
Doesn't crumble inside.
That's the way.
You guys got to set that first well.
Okay, but it's hot, man.
It should look like a milk and stick of butter.
What?
Don't get too fast and then trust me. Once you press the second time, I can tell those set and good to go. Now, you can lead to the proper length.
Don't start the baby.
Mate, my samurai. as I'm working on one, I got 2 heating up in the forge.
He's chasing this win, and he's just
But I'm
not.
real sniper
I'm
game.
gonna change my game plan.
These
I
other
got
niggas,
them
they say they sniper
stacking
games
just like
hard.
build it for the
I'm
masses.
like,
They have to get them all even
I'm like,
because he
for real,
rips
for
the
real,
eliminations,
sniper
but they're all
game.
uneven pieces. Yeah.
They
I'm
don't
gonna
go cap.
this state
Mighty rocks.
and it.
This type of sniper game. Real, I'm saying?
The first 4 drills go really well. Luckily for me, it seems to go it's solid. Once I put the whiteout in, it has to be peeled off. My plan to cut the key off is to use a chop saw to cut off the pinion and then just chisel it off.
Come on! Brett's struggling to get his can off.
If I can't get this can off with the hammer and chisel, plan B is scrap the whole thing and start over.
But I'm getting the whiteout stuff, so you think we need to take the can off?
Well,
Finally, I realized the post vise is shorter, so I can get better leverage. I go over there. I'm ecstatic that it's finally out. It is a solid board. I'm good to go. It's time to get to work.
Whoa! I just finished my
I'm
second
sniper
pass.
game. Real, man.
Everything's perfected, looks good. I cut off about 2 inches, and I see inside the canister to make sure everything is welded out, everything looks solid. I decided to start stretching this thing out.
Jason didn't use any whiteout. He's already got a billet formed out.
He's gonna have a lot of
I'm
grinding.
bitch, I'm sniper game. Real, man.
Big blue for the second
You
time.
niggas have
I
really
see something
sniper
that I'm
game,
not really
man.
happy with.
I'm
It looks like
real
the
sniper